What's up, guys? Super Ninja Austin here, back here with the second video of the night, which is the SNA podcast, episode 6, where we're going to talk about the AEW Rampage reviews. Let's begin. Up next, we start off with Commander taking on Ray Phoenix, which it really didn't take long at all. It only took probably 10 to 12 minutes with Ray Phoenix getting most of the offense. He has his usual finishing moves like the side spinning roundhouse kick. She went outside. And then John Moxley was also watching it backstage on the backstage TV with Claudio Castagnoli. Ray Phoenix. And then also Ray Phoenix hit the top rope running side kick on Commander. He pinned him for 1-2 near fall, and then Ray Phoenix hit him with a phantom driver. He kicked out of that, and then he tried to go for a roundhouse kick, but Ray Phoenix dodged it, and then he hit him with a roundhouse kick. He tried to hit him with another kick. He ducked from that, and he finally hit him with a roundhouse kick, Commander, and then he Irish whipped him, but he goes sliding through the middle ropes, hit him with a roundhouse hook kick, and then both men were down after that, and the referee was counting the get back up, but which Aubrey Edwards got up to 5, or even the count of 6. I think it was 5, but they start but after they got up halfway with their knees up, they start hitting forearms to each other, like into a usual back to forth, fist to fist. Small men hitting men face right into their jaws in the foreheads. Ray Phoenix, and he hit him so hard to the point Commander rolled out of the ring. Ray Phoenix tried to hit a moonsault, but Commander threw him out back in the ring. Commander tried to hit him with his move with the springboard Canadian Destroyer, which successfully connected, and then he headed up over to the top rope, and then he spun up and then hit him with a shooting star press that nearly got him the victory. But unfortunately for him, it wasn't enough to put away the former one half of the AEW Tag Team Champion. So he started trying to brainstorm what move to do next to try to hit him with and that's when he hit him with the 450 splash. Ray Phoenix moved out of the way. He hit him with a ripcord out roundhouse kick. And then that's when he hit him with the Thunder Driver. And then that finally put him away with the 1, 2, 3. But no, wait. That did not put him away. He almost kicked. He almost got him with the 3. But at the last final second, Commander kicked out, which probably shocked the whole entire arena at that AEW taping or AEW Rampage taping. And then Ray Phoenix started chopping him to death, and then he tried to put him up the top rope. And then he tried to hit him with a muscle buster. He was so frustrated. He spun him around, and he hit him with a muscle thunder Falcon Arrow, which finally got him the 1, 2, 3 victory. I would give this match, 3 stars, because it wasn't that exciting, but it was very entertaining. And Commander, whoever he wrestled with like a couple weeks ago or almost a month ago against Claudio Castagnoli, he really had a really great, entertaining match with him at 1 week on Rampage. So I hope they see some future potential into this very very talented luchador. And I hope he get pushed to the moon when that time comes. But what do you thought about this match in general? Let me know in the comments. But now we're going to go we're gonna see this backstage, and we're gonna talk about this backstage interview with Renee Paquette interviewing Britt Baker on her upcoming match against Toni Storm and Saraya and the AEW Women's World Champion Hikaru Shida for the AEW Women's Championship in the Fatal 4-Way match at All In. And then she asked her a couple of typical questions about what will be mean to have that. And then she basically asked her what will be if she won that championship again, but this time at Wembley Stadium. And then Britt Baker responded with she was in the first All In pay-per-view 5 years ago at the Ring of Honor big All In pay-per-view, and then she also mentioned that she's also the first ever women that signed with AEW thanks to Brandy Rhodes, even though she didn't mention about Brandy Rhodes, but she always mentions she's the first ever woman that ever been signed to AEW, and then Britt by brick in the foundation of AEW women's division, she's just making the division better and better with her being in whether it's in a match or segment or angle, which I would say I would agree on that because she just makes it somewhat watchable. Like she even got my own mom's attention watching AEW with me. So I would say, I'll say for her case and for in general, I hope she does win because she's like one of the three women that ever made the championships prestigious, next to the likes of Thunder Rosa and I believe Hikaru Shida. But yeah, nothing against Hikaru Shida. I just hope that Britt Baker does win, and then yeah, what do y'all think? Like, what do you think, Britt Baker win or Saraya, Toni Storm? Like whoever, I'll say, like if it's between Britt Baker or Toni Storm being the if one of them win, they'll be the second ever two-time women's champion. But what do you think, though? Let me know also about that in the comments. And we're also gonna move on to the next. Also gonna move on to the next slide. We're gonna. That was strange. The lights went out. Excuse me for a second. But yeah, much better. Anyways, Johnny TV was in a package backstage promo with his dog. I don't know his name, but I did back a few years ago when I used to watch his Instagram stories. But yeah, he was with his little Pomeranian. And then he was talking to him like if I was literally speaking English to him, saying, "What the hell, bud?" He's like, "Yeah, you're right. I am the best thing on TV," whatever that means. But let's hope we see more entertaining stuff, whether if it's in a segment or a match. Let's hope we see more continuing entertainment from the former Intercontinental Champion. And I'll say, in my opinion, I think he would go without teaming with QT Marshall and his crew because he just looks like a kind of guy that would not team with a group that's like a TMZ gimmick. But yeah, let's move on to this match. It's All Ego Ethan Page and Brother Zay, Isaiah Cassidy, taking on the reigning defending Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions, Aussie Open. And then they basically got murked by the reigning defending Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions. And then they took a shot and then after the match, after defeating the Brothers Zay and All Ego Ethan Page, they took a shot at I'm Better Than You, Baby, which they're known as Adam Cole and MJF. And then they were basically saying, you're not gonna beat us, and you, Mr. Maxwell, you are not gonna hit the kangaroo kick, and we're gonna decimate like you just saw when we beat Brother Zay and All Ego, and and we're going to retain our Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions. But like I said on my Dynamite video, I would say it's a 50-50 chance that either team could win. Like, I'll say if Aussie Open retains, then I'll say this feud's gonna go back where it started between Adam Cole and MJF. But if they win, this seems like they're not gonna be breaking up anytime soon. Probably for not until another month or two. But yeah, y'all let me know about that down in the comments. And then after the match. And then on the backstage promo with the Hardy Brothers, they challenge Aussie Open into a tag team championship match, and if they win, they'll be facing Adam Cole and MJF. As much as I would love to see that dream match, I just cannot see them facing them at All In. I would say if Adam Cole and MJF stays the tag team and also winning the Ring of Honor Tag Team Championships, I would see them facing the Hardy Brothers, but that's only if they win. But I just don't see them facing each other at the All In event at Wembley Stadium. But I would say this is going to be a very predictable automatic win for Aussie Open for next week's Dynamite. And then up next we got we got plenty of matches that's been announced with Christian Cage taking on Darby Allin tomorrow night. And then who else was it? And then FTR make their presence known in a backstage interview. Not backstage. I'll say in an interview with Tony Schiavone, I believe, tomorrow night on AEW Collision. Make sure to check that out. And I'm gonna make a video on that too tomorrow night on episode 7 of the SNA podcast. And then we also have action with Powerhouse Hobbs, and then we're gonna hear from Ricky Starks as well, and much more. We're gonna check that out tomorrow night. And up next we had the Spanish God Sammy Guevara in action, and then they showed the replay where Don Callis and I believe Konosuke Takeshita, Will Ospreay, and Bullet Club Gold's Juice Robinson and Jay White attacked him from behind. They hit him with that separate with that painting with Don Callis holding the separate head of Jericho with the painting in the head. Sammy Guevara scared him off, and they basically showed all that, and then. But yeah, Sammy Guevara faced this enhanced talent named Johnny Cruz, which it looked like the match didn't last for less than 5 minutes. It could be longer, or it could be I don't know for sure, but yeah, y'all guys let me know in the comments what specifically was how long was the match was. All I know is that Sammy Guevara fought at the beginning, fought him in the amateur style wrestling and in lucha libre style and athletic and independent style wrestling. Style wrestling moves with some backflips and 450 splashes and suicide dives and diving corkscrews and much more. And then doing that Spanish God pose and then that's when he hit them with the GTA, with the VTH move, and then got the 1-2-3 victory. He celebrated, and then up next we got the main event with the women's tag team match between. But before the main event, it was the native beast Nyla Rose. She did a backstage promo with about about being of getting back in the ring and dominating the women's division like she once was three or 4 years ago. But well, if that's the case, then AEW might see something in her, but I'm not sure if it's in the women's world championship picture. I would say maybe the TBS championship, or even move her to Collision, and then she could be in the program with Thunder Rosa for the with a real women's world champion. Be something similar to CM Punk's title, in my opinion. Like I said, like I believe it was a Dynamite, if not yesterday on the Wrestling News video. But anyway, yeah, I believe they should do that, and she could be in the program now exclusively on AEW Collision. But yeah, back to the main event review. Like it was Toni Storm and Ruby Soho taking on Sky Blue and AEW Women's World Champion Hikaru Shida, and then this was a very entertaining match. I'll say alone, I would give it, just for the wrestling in general, about 4.5 stars. I know it may be a tad controversially too positive, but it's my opinion. This is my video, then again, so I can say how I felt about and what I thought of the wrestling show and matches and etc. But and then they were hitting each other with their respective moves. And then at the end of the match, Ruby Soho and Toni Storm tried to double team her with a double power bomb. That didn't work. Sky Blue hit her with the super kick, and then before that, Toni Storm nearly beat him with the running hip attack on Sky Blue, and then nearly got the 3. But luckily, Hikaru Shida was in the mid rope and hit an axe handle for the save, and then that's when she pulled Sky Blue into her corner. She tagged herself in the match. She tried to hit. And then she tagged herself in the match. She was going head-to-head with Toni Storm, like one of her future opponents, to defend her Women's World Championship. They started throwing fists at each other. And then Hikaru Shida was throwing fists and axe handles and winning the punching war against Toni Storm. She tried to hit her with a running katana, I believe, but Saraya grabbed on her leg due to some typical heel tactics to try to help her outcast best friend Toni Storm get the win from getting her from behind. But before that, that's when Hikaru Shida shot at her in an angry tone, saying something in Japanese. I'm gonna have to figure that out later on. And then Toni Storm got the advantage by hitting her with a big boot that looked like a side super kick. That's when they tried to hit the double power bomb, but Sky Blue hit I believe Ruby Soho with the super kick. No, it was Toni Storm. Yeah, Toni Storm with super kick. Hikaru Shida got out of the power bombs. She tried to hit her with the. And Ruby Soho tried to hit her with the no future. She caught her leg. She hit her with the most devastating move in all sports entertainment, the surprise roll-up. Shout out to Simon Miller for the 1-2-3 victory. And then they got the win. And then that's when Saraya and Toni Storm come in and they start attacking both Sky Blue and Hikaru Shida. And then Sky Blue started fighting Ruby Soho outside the ring, start throwing fists at her. And then same with Ruby Soho, but Sky Blue was winning the fight, while in the ring it was Toni Storm and Saraya double teaming Hikaru Shida, and then that's when Britt Baker comes out and comes for the aid of Hikaru Shida, and then it was a 2-on-2 in the ring, started fighting and brawling. It was so legit to the point that they had not only referees but security guards like the whole entire security team to come out to break up the whole entire fight. But that's what ended tonight's Rampage. And I would give tonight's Rampage I'll say 3.5 star out of the 5. For being, I'll say it was a little average, but entertaining enough to watch if you want to watch just the normal AEW Rampage episode, like a new one to be exact. But yeah, let me know in the comments. And that's it, you guys. And I hope you enjoyed the video. And make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you all in the next video, which will be tomorrow at AEW Collision Review on episode 7 of the SNA. Podcast. That was a horrible side language of the letters, but I hope not too cringy. But yeah, see you again, and I hope I see most of you guys tomorrow. Sass out.